Long ago, different gods reigned over the world in peace, but belief dwindles and the gods' power weakens. Taking advantage of the chaos, the trickster Loki claims that other gods are to blame. Then the Great Bridge Bifrost is opened, and gods from other civilizations find themselves in Asgard. Spurred on by Loki's lies, the Aesir attack these interlopers and turn the city into a bitter battlefield. Now, Thor hurries to the bridge, certain he'll find Loki waiting.
Loki! This is your doing, is it not?
Forgive me. As if I would beg forgiveness for such a thing. Look at these gods, destroying each other out of jealousy over the beliefs of mortals. Let them fall under their own hubris.
If this chaos is left unchecked, you will bring Ragnarok upon us! Is that your goal? Seize this madness, or I will force you to.
Your arrogance never fails to amuse me. You'll force me to stop? Ha! Come and try!
You can stand against me?
Oh, but it's not over yet. Come, mighty Zeus! I have found the god of thunder who stole your followers from you!
By seizing the power of the gods and sealing them away, Loki has become the strongest of all. Now he'll shape the world with himself as its soul. Ragnarok has begun. With the world plagued by Loki's abominations and thralls, the few gods who remain have been weakened, now forced to band together with mortals in a desperate fight for freedom.
Yes, my lord.
One chance yet remains to us. Ever since I joined your army, I've watched you, and I believe you have true faith. Take this crystal.
Do you think you can stand against us, mortal? Soon you'll die, and the goddess with you.
Once dead, now reborn, the son of Odin has awoken!
Free at last! Loki has much to answer for!
Thor! Retreat! We must report to Lord Loki and request reinforcements!
Loki sealed many of the gods within crystals. Only a mortal with true faith and conviction can restore them again. Once Loki learns you have this power, he'll come at you with the full power of the Undead Legion.
Being indebted to a mortal is a strange experience. But you have my thanks. I will fight alongside you. If I might ask, what is the name of my savior?
Now, let us retreat at once, too.
After years of fighting a hopeless war, at last a spark of hope appears. Zeus and Thor have found a mortal able to restore the gods to power. Now, with a chance of defeating Loki, they establish a new base with you as its leader.
This area looks fairly defensible. It's a pity our army is so small.
We have escaped Loki's attention and bought ourselves time. I traveled for months searching for a mortal who still possessed the faith to bring back the gods. However small our army is now, I have hope.
Then I'll do everything I can.
Let us build a proper base here, starting with the palace, from which you will oversee the war effort.
We'll also need a gymnasium in which our forces can train. Now, how can we find more of these crystals to awaken the gods?
If you build a pantheon, I'll be able to use it to sense gods and heroes sealed away by Loki's power.
Yes, yes, I'll find them.
A god with high spirit can locate crystals more easily, allowing us to recover them faster and find more powerful allies.
At last! Freedom! Free at last!
Of all the mortals I would hope to see while Loki pursues us, Ragnar Lodbrok is at the top of the list.
Thor! Praise the gods! They said you were gone, mighty one!
Defeated I was, but now I have returned. Our goal is to build an army strong enough to crush Loki's forces. And your addition to our ranks will be welcome indeed.
I will certainly join your army!
Excellent! With Ragnar on your side, you should have enough manpower to defend the city. I leave immediately in search of other allies.
Thank you. I'm sure they'll be heartened by your appearance.
And so, while Thor sets out to spread the word that a hero is at hand, the army prepares to stand against Loki's forces.
My lord, an army is moving towards the city. They're led by the mighty war hero Hector, but they fly Loki's colors.
How did Loki win Hector over?
We can question him later. For now, we need to fight. Ragnar, I want you leading the charges. Dias, I'll need your help as well.
Of course. Direct us to the battlefield where Hector's army has been sighted.
How did the hero of Troy come to join forces with Loki?
It was not by choice. Rather, he threatened to kill everyone in Troy if I did not fight for his side.
You fool! How many more have died because of your actions?
If there was a way to atone, I would take it.
Then join us, Hector. We are building an army to bring an end to Loki's tyranny. Fight with us, and we will save Troy.
Such an offer, I cannot refuse.
I'm glad to have you on our side.
At last! Freedom!
Sir, a messenger has arrived with a letter from Thor.
Ah, I'll read it at once. There's so much that needs to be done before we'd be ready to face Loki's army. I hardly know where to begin.
If I may, it is probably wise to hold a divine council, as the gods did in ages past, to discuss important decisions.
As you all know, we are building a united army of gods and mortals to defeat Loki. However, we can't oppose him in our current state. There is much to be done, but where should we begin?
We will have many wounded in the days ahead. I recommend building an Asclepion, a healing temple, to serve our people both physically and spiritually.
Good thinking. We'll want our forces in top condition to stand a chance against Loki's army.
We'll need a war chamber to better coordinate the war effort.
That's a good idea. I'll be able to oversee things from there.
A second military unit was supposed to rendezvous with mine. I recommend we intercept this force and defeat them before they can send word to Loki that I have defected.
An excellent suggestion. I'll begin preparations for the battle at once. Very well. Let us begin this task then. Thank you for your advice, my friends. I'll be relying on you in the days ahead.